Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to wish all the best to ICSE, CBSE Class 10 students who are going to appear for their first English exam tomorrow. I know you must be nervous. I know you must be a bit tensed, but no need to fear, no need to be stressed. See, you know everything. I always tell my students you have studied throughout the year, so there is not going to be any question which you don't know. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होगा जो आपको नहीं आता है. सिर्फ जो आपको ध्यान रखना है बेटा, वो आप अपने टाइम मैनेजमेंट का एंड presentation of your paper. Yes, presentation is very important. You have to present your paper in such a way that it should look neat and tidy. I am not saying कि आप अपने handwriting को बहुत बना बना कर लिखने में time waste करें. That is time in reading the comprehension, and then you opt for comprehension question, that comprehension passage question in the beginning itself. Why? क्योंकि जब आप रीडिंग टाइम में पैसेज पढ़ते हैं तो आपके दिमाग में वो पैसेज थोड़ा फ्रेश होता है और देन यू कैन गिव इट अ सेकंड रीडिंग ऑल्सो. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इट इज सीन दैट अ चाइल्ड हैज टू रीड पैसेज एटलीस्ट ट्वाइस एंड समटाइम्स थ्राइस ऑल्सो टू गेट द आंसर्स. ऑलराइट, जब आप प्रेसी राइटिंग करेंगे तो आपको फिर से वो पढ़ना पड़ेगा. सेम thing I would like to say for CBSE students also. Their first section is always the reading section. So why not to do it in the beginning only? Because that in that way you can utilize the time, the reading time you can utilize for reading the passage. All right, then in a very calm way read the questions and answer the questions. All right, so first of all, I think you must go for comprehension question. After that, whatever functional part question is, like in ICSE, you get, those four questions on tenses, prepositions. These are in the form of fill-ups. And then in the form of MCQs, you are going to get synthesis, means joining of sentences and transformation of sentences. तो बेटा उसके बाद आप फटाफट से ये 15 मार्क्स का जो पोर्शन है इसको करके अपने 15 मार्क्स कॉन्क्रीट पक्के कर लीजिए. राइट. So after comprehension passage, you must go for that. CBSE students also, they will also get some exercises on editing, omission. So you must do those questions after reading part. Grammar part should be done after that. Okay. Then you will have short compositions, like in CBSE writing section is there, and in ICSE you have notice, email, letter. Okay, so after that you please go for writing short compositions, and at last you must opt for essay writing. And yes, you have to do your paper in such a way that you have sufficient time to revise your paper. When I say revise the paper, it means reading your compositions. बेटा आप सबसे पहला essay आपको जरूर रिवाइज करना है, और उसको रिवाइज करते टाइम आपका जो भी करेक्शन है वो आप पेंसिल से कीजिए. Okay, so that it doesn't look untidy. If you cut and scratch, with pen only, it looks very untidy and gives a bad impression. All right, so it is always advisable that you must do the correction with pencil. Okay, so this way, this was about the presentation of your paper. Right. आपको किस तरह से पेपर प्रेजेंट करना है, किस सीरीज में आपको क्वेश्चंस करने चाहिए जिससे कि आप अपना टाइम सेव कर सके. All right. Now, the next thing that I am going to discuss is what all you are supposed to take to the examination hall. I know you are appearing for the board exam for the first time, and throughout the year, you must have faced that pressure on your head. Everybody must be saying, your teachers, your elders, everybody, like, this year it is a board exam. But beta, let me tell you, it is like any other exam which you have been giving for years and years. जैसे आपके बाकी क्लासेस के हाफ ईयरलीज, क्वार्टरलीज, टर्म एग्जाम्स और फाइनल एग्जाम्स होते थे, सेम काइंड ऑफ, बट विद अ स्लाइट डिफरेंस कि यहाँ पर आपके इन्विजिलेटर्स आपके स्कूल के टीचर्स नहीं होंगे. तो देर इज नथिंग टू बी अफ्रेड. दे आर ऑल्सो टीचर्स, दे आर ऑल्सो टीचर्स लाइक योर टीचर्स. राइट. बट येस, जिस चीज को लेके आपको कॉशियस होना चाहिए वो ये है कि आपको जो जो चीजें, जो जो सामान, मेक अ पाउच. ओके, एक प्रॉपर पाउच उसमें बनाइए. टेक अ क्लिप बोर्ड. You may put your admit card into it, because every day you need to take your admit card to the examination hall. That is a very important thing. Okay, so you must have it. Then you should have a black ball pen. Please keep a black ball pen, though you must be writing your paper with gel pen or whichever pen you are using, that is fine. लेकिन आपको एक black ball pen की जरूरत होगी, because you see the top sheet of your answer script is an OMR sheet, and that OMR sheet you have to fill it by filling those circles, right? So for that you need to use black ball pen only. तो आप एक black ball pen रखिए, जो पेन जिससे आप अपना पेपर लिखने वाले हैं, which you are going to use to write your paper, at least 2 or 3 pens you must keep. Then pencils, 2 or 3 sharpened pencils you should keep, so that you don't waste your time in sharpening the pencil over there. Of course, eraser, sharpener, scale, these are must. And at the same time, like whatever stationery is required for your maths exam, that is your compass, so you must keep that also. If you need D, that also should be kept. And for your geography exam, you will be filling the map with colored pencils, so you must make a pouch, and you should keep all these things ready and keep them in a bag, and that bag only you should take every day to the examination hall. Now another thing that I want to discuss in this video is what you should study now. See, you have done previous year's papers, I know. So at the last moment, it is not possible, and there is no use of solving the papers that way. This time only reading can help you. Yes children, it's better that you read or you watch the videos. I have on my channel, I have made various videos. There is a video on essay writing also, letter writing, notice email. लेटर नोटिस ईमेल के वीडियो में मैंने बहुत ही क्लियरली सारे फॉर्मेट्स को स्पेसिफाई किया हुआ है. तो लास्ट मोमेंट पे, कल जब आप एग्जामिनेशन हॉल जाने से पहले एक बार फॉर्मेट्स पे जरूर नजर डालिएगा and watch the videos, because when you see something and when you hear it also, then of course you know you are able to retain it for a longer time. And that is why we teachers have decided to come to this digital platform. The idea is because we can see that children are making maximum use of it, right? So you must watch some videos, read good essays, okay? This is the thing. Yeah, one thing I would like to tell you. See, when you write an essay, you can always make it effective by using some quotes into it. Okay, now you may wonder that how is it possible for us to prepare quotes, this and that. See, you have already read so many poems, not only this year, in earlier years also you have been reading so many poems. Apne prayer where the mind is without fear by Rabindranath Tagore, I think 80% or 90% of the students know about that. Even this year you are reading so many poems. So if you are writing a if you are writing an essay where you have to talk about team spirit, sportsmanship, you can always quote 9 gold medals into it. If you are writing an essay about being good or virtues, you can always quote this poem of Abu Ben Adam, when he was the one, he was blessed by God because he loved his fellow men. So what I mean to say, whatever you have learned from your experiences, from your surroundings, from the syllabus that you study, from literature, all that you can accommodate in your essays. Make your essays more realistic. Make your essays, very, what do you call it, like descriptive. Good description should be given, right? तो आप जो भी कुछ महसूस करते हैं उस टॉपिक के बारे में, you should write it down. Okay, don't be, but yes, you must be on the track. And please plan your essays. Whenever you are given a question, you need to plan it. Plan in the sense, like if a question is given, for example, you have to narrate an incident when you helped your mother in cooking the meal, right? And the question says you have to say what all you did and what you gained as an experience. So this way two things are asked. Okay, so in your essays you will always find that there are certain things. It's not that you will the topic is always, in a form of question prompt. You are always asked 2 3 things, so you have to give weightage to all those things. It's not that आप सिर्फ एक ही बारे में बात करके पूरा ऐसे अपना कंप्लीट करेंगे. No. If you are writing argumentative composition, then you have to give at least 3 to 4 arguments to justify, to prove your point. Okay, whether you are for it or against it. So selection or choice of essay is very important. Okay, whatever topic you feel that you can write a lot about, it's not lot, it's also quality, okay, that you know more about it, then please go for that topic only, right? Then for letter writing also, I would like to say, when you write personal letter, you have more scope, that way, because your tone is also informal, and then you can talk about here and there a bit. But when you are writing formal letter, your tone has to be official, your tone has to be, you have to be on the track only. So opt for formal letter if you are well familiar with the topic, and if you can write in official tone about it. Okay, so this way, these are the things which you need to keep in mind while making the choices of the topics for essay as well as for letter. Otherwise, I know you all are going to do well. If you have any question, you can ask me. If there is anything that you feel that you haven't understood, you can always ask me. And yes, all the very best. Do well, work hard for other papers also.